Welcome back, guys. Right, in this video we'll look then at the final paper of the May-June 2023 series, so paper version 23. Yeah, this one is a lot shorter, alright, so hopefully we can go through this a little bit quicker. Okay, it says a two-dimensional 2D array called contacts is used to store names and telephone numbers. All the data is stored as strings, and the array must have the capacity to store 100 contacts right in the form, while column 1 has the contact name. And I mean, well, here it says last name then first name, right? Although actually this order doesn't matter. Yeah, we don't have to use this anywhere in the question. So basically just the name, right? Then column 2, well, just the telephone number. And again, remember both of these are going to be strings, right? The variable current size shows how many contacts are, well, currently in the array. Right, we want to write a program that, well, yeah, we want to write a program that does this. So it should display a menu of choices. That's going to be enter new contact details, display all the contacts, or yeah, delete all of the contacts. Right, we also want to validate the menu input. We want to allow up to a maximum of 5 new contacts to be added at any one time. Right, also don't allow more than 100 contacts in total. And after the new contacts have been added, we want to sort the array by contact name, right, as long as there are at least 2 contacts in the array. Right, then we want to output the whole of the array, and finally we want to delete the contents of the array. So yeah, let's just go ahead. Yeah, well, let's just go ahead and do this. And well, as always, we can write pseudocode or program code. We need comments, and we don't need to declare any of these variables, that they've mentioned already. Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get started on this. Right, the first thing we want to do then, probably we just want to display this menu. Yeah, I think that can be the first thing we'll do. So let's go here and we'll just declare, right, and as always, well, let's go menu choice. Okay, that'll be of type integer. Yeah, I mean, they don't ask us for an exit, although I guess we can have an exit if we want, because yeah, otherwise there's kind of no way to stop the program. It's just going to loop, indefinitely. Right, I mean, so let's say, well, we want to loop until menu choice equals 4, because I guess, well, there's 3 valid options, and then yeah, 4 is going to be the exit. Right, and then, well, as always, let's just go output. Let's say, yeah, contact book or contact list. Right, and then what we're going to say, and yeah, I'm just going to do it all here again, okay, just so it outputs nicely on the input prompt. We want to write enter new contacts, or yeah, new contact details. Right, again, let's have another new line. I'm just going to move this across a little bit. Right, here we want to display contacts, and write new line, and then 3 we just want to delete contacts. Okay, and then if we just have one more, and this will just be for, well, to exit. Right, then let's just go input, and we'll just go, yeah, menu choice. And yeah, I mean, it does say validate the menu input, so we could actually ask them to do this. Yeah, we could actually ask them to do this, while it's not between 1 and 4. Okay, so yeah, I mean, alright, to do this, well, let's have another repeat. And here, let's just go until. And then this will be until menu choice is greater than or equal to 1, right? And menu choice is less than or equal to less than or equal to 4. Yeah, I think that will work. Yeah. Alright, I mean, well, let's just test it, see if it works, and we'll just have a kind of output goodbye message. So right, let's say they choose 1, right, it's going to ask again, 2, it's going to choose again, and let's try 4, and yeah, 4 says goodbye. Okay, so this seems to be working. Right, the first one we want to do then, right, enter new contact details, and yeah, this is going to be the most complex. So I think, again, I mean, we could use an if, right, so we have, yeah, if menu choice equals 1, right, else, then we have a nested if, but again, this will be easier just to do a case of. Right, and then here let's just go 1. Right, and then, well, yeah, let's just write this already. So this will be display contacts. And yeah, let's just copy this, right, and we'll also just go end case. But of course, we'll also have two, which will be, okay, no, sorry, okay, one is going to be, right, let's say n, maybe we'll add new contacts. Right, I mean, I'll just do one at the moment. In the exam, it's probably best just to write all of them here. Yeah, write them first. But, for the website, it will give us an error if we kind of, well, I mean, I guess we can do it. Right, let's just go cool. This will be display contacts. And then we can just create, empty procedures, just so it doesn't give us any errors for, like, procedure not found. Right, that will then just be delete contacts. Yeah. And then I think, well, I mean, I guess, well, 4 we can kind of do nothing, to be honest. Although there's actually not really an option. I mean, let's just say output. Yeah, we'll just say exiting. And then we can also have an otherwise. So here, let's just say invalid option. Or yeah, maybe invalid choice, right? Invalid option. Okay, so if we just go to the bottom here, let's go procedure. Right, we'll then just go add new contacts. And yeah, I'm just going to create some empty procedures at the moment, just so it doesn't give us any errors. Right, and then this one, and okay, this one. Alright, so I think, yeah, that should work. And then if we think for this add new contacts, right, first then it says we want to allow them to add up to 5 new contacts. So we'll have to ask them how many contacts to add. So let's say here we'll just say maybe num to add. Right, that's going to be an integer. And again, let's just have a repeat until, right, just to validate this. So let's say enter number of contacts to add, and let's give them the range 1 to 5. Right, then we'll just go input. Okay, this will be num to add. And then we want to do this, well, until num to add is greater than or equal to 1, and num to add is less than or equal to 5. Yeah, okay. Right, and then so what we want to do here, it says, yeah, okay, so we're not allowed more than 100 contacts. I think the way I'll do this is I'll just have an if statement, and then, well, inside the if statement, we will see that if the current size is, greater than 100, well, of course, then, well, yeah, or if the current size equals 100, we won't be able to add any more contacts. And right, I mean, as always, if you do want this starter code, well, let me just go here. Okay, you click on this exam questions. You want to choose, I guess this one is May, June 23, and yeah, also paper 23. And click on that, and well, again, it's going to give you some random, kind of random contacts, random phone number that you can use as starter code. Right, and then yeah, let's go here. So I think here then we want a for loop, and let's call it n, or yeah, we could call it, I don't know, maybe contact num. Yeah, I guess contact num, that should be fine. Right, let's go 1. So okay, we're going to start at 1, and then we want to go until the number to add. Right, then if we just close this, so let's have next contact num. And then let's say here we will just go, yeah, if, is it current size? Right, so if current size is less than 100, then we can add them. Right, else, maybe here let's just go, I don't know, yeah, can't have more than, or I don't know, maybe contact list already full, or contact book already full. Right, so here then I guess we just want to ask them, well, to enter a name and also to enter a phone number. So, I mean, we could just declare the name and phone number here, or we can declare it here as well. Yeah, so I think let's just declare it here. Let's go name and we'll go phone number. Right, and these are both going to be of type string. And I think it says we also want to validate these. So I guess we can just validate that they're not empty. Right, that should be fine. So let's just go repeat. Let's say, right, enter yeah, no, enter contact's name. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. Right, and then let's just go, okay, let's go input, and we want to go, yeah, just input into name. Right, we're just going to do this, well, until name is not equal to this. So yeah, until name is not equal to an empty string. Now, an alternate way to do that is we could say, well, until length of name is, well, I guess equal, yeah, okay, right, until length of name is greater than 0. That's going to be an equivalent way. So maybe here I'll do it this way, and then the next one I'll do it the other way. So here then we just want to input the phone number. So let's say, yeah, until phone is not equal to an empty string, and let's just go output, maybe enter phone, or yeah, maybe enter contact's phone. Right, and then let's just go input phone. Okay, so I think that's fine, and then what we'll do, then let's just go the current size +1, and the reason we do that is because, well, otherwise if we insert the current size, okay, that will just kind of overwrite the last person that exists. So yeah, this will move it to basically the empty position, right, the next position. And then what we can do, let's go, is it contacts? Yeah, okay, right, and yeah, this is going to be, okay, so this will be the current size, and then if we go position 1, or yeah, column 1, right, that's going to be the name. Right, then if we go contacts, right here again it's going to be current size, and then if we go column 2, that is going to be the phone. And then maybe here we'll just go like added contact, and let's just give them name and phone. So let's go name, then we'll just have maybe a space, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Maybe just a pipe. Right, and then we'll just go phone, and yeah, I think that should be okay. So let's see if this works. Okay, invalid choice doesn't seem to be used. So where is that? Right, line 44. Okay, so here then I just need to output. And I mean, it is quite good, you know, the website did pick up this error. Right, so let's go, yeah, enter new contacts. Let's go maybe 2. I mean, let's say, yeah, I don't know, Bill, let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, and maybe here I should output the number, like enter, you know, contact 2's number. I mean, I don't know, let's say, yeah, I know, like, or, well, yeah, I don't know, let's try Brian. Let's try 4, 5, 6. And yeah, okay, that seems to work. And then if we just exit, and it says, yeah, I guess added Brian and added Bill. Okay, so that's working. And I think what I'll do, maybe let's say enter contact. Let's go here, we'll go maybe the contact num. So yeah, enter contact 1's name, right, then enter contact 2's name, or sorry, yeah, enter contact 1's phone. Right, contact num, this is going to be like that, and yeah, I think like that. I mean, yeah, probably you know what this is going to do, but just to demonstrate this, let's go 2. And yeah, it says enter contact 1's name, or ABC. Right, and then yeah, contact 2. Okay, so yeah, this is working. Right, now I think the thing it does say, we also need to sort them. Yeah, so this is why this one is the most complex. Right, so sort the array by contact name as long as there are at least 2 contacts in the array. So what we'll do then is, well, let's go here. And I mean, this is just going to be bubble sort. So we say if the current size is greater than or equal to 2, then we're going to sort them. And yeah, I think here we'll just have an endif. Right, now I'm going to declare these I'm going to declare these variables here probably. Right, although you could also declare them here if you want. Yeah, just declare them, you know, anywhere inside the procedure. Right, so here then we're going to want, let's say did swap. And if you're, you know, sort of confused about bubble sort, I would say, I do have, you know, a couple of videos covering this already. Right, one of them is, I think it's called like entire IGCSE syllabus, and that's like 2.5 hours, and I think around 2 hours. Right, there's also timestamps. But yeah, I think around 2 hours I covered bubble sort. And I kind of draw it out, show how it works. But I mean, let's just do it here, kind of assuming people are semi-familiar already. Right, then let's also go end index. This is going to be integer. So I think as always, well, we just go did swap. Let's set this to true, and then we'll just say while did swap equals true. Right, let's have the end while. Right, then here we're going to set did swap to false, because again we set it to true first, just so it goes inside the loop the first time. And then we're saying, well, did swap is false, because basically, well, if it's out of order, right, then that means we have to swap it, and we'll set did swap to true. But yeah, if we never have to, well, if the array is not, in the incorrect order, then it means that did swap will stay false, right? And then of course, well, it will get to the end of the while, it will go back to the start, and because did swap is false, well, that means it can just exit the while loop. So yeah, this one means like once the array has been sorted, okay, then it will just stop. And then yeah, this end index, again, it just kind of goes to one less element each time, because after the first loop, right, the rightmost element will be sorted. After the second loop, the two rightmost elements will be sorted. So yeah, this one will just kind of go one less each time. And I think right first then we want to start this, and this will be the current size -1. And the reason it's -1 is because, well, if we have 5 elements or 5 contacts, right, we compare elements 4 and 5. So yeah, that's going to be, well, so the end index in that case will be 4, right, because we're doing, well, kind of the index +1, right, when we compare them. Because otherwise, if we compared, well, 5 and 6, all right, basically there's no element 6, so it would give us the array index out of bounds error. So anyway, let's try and do this. We want to go if, and this will be, so I guess we're sorting by name, right? So yeah, so this is gonna be, and in fact, right, let's remember to loop. So we want to go n, right? This will start at 1, and then we want to go until the current size. Sorry. Okay, yeah, this will be until the end index. Right, and then here what we can do, let's say if, and we want to say if if contacts, this will then be, index n, right, because this is the row, and we want to say, right, so name is going to be column 1, and we want to check if this is greater than contacts, and then, well, this will be n+1, and then also column 1, okay, because it's both the name. Right, then if it is, well, then we just want to sort them. So here, let's just declare a variable, and we're actually going to need 2, right? We're going to need a temporary name, right, and we also need a temp phone as well. And right, these are both going to be strings. So as we always do, I mean, let's try and remember this. We want to say the temp name, and we want to assign that with right, contacts. That will be n1. Right, then we want to say contacts. Okay, this is going to be index. Yeah, let's go n+1. No, okay, sorry, let's go n. Then we'll assign this the value in n+1. And yeah, let me just remember to make it column 1 as well. Right, and then I think just to finish this, let's go contacts. Right, then we want to go n+1. Yeah, this will be index 1, and then we'll just assign this the temp name. Right, now hopefully I've not made a mistake there, and if this is confusing, again, just go back and watch the other bubble sort videos, because yeah, I don't have time really to cover this every video. Yeah, otherwise the videos will just drag on and on. All right, so yeah, I mean, let's copy that, because, well, hopefully it's right. Although yeah, it's always kind of bad to copy, because, well, maybe you're copying your mistake. Right, so here then the phone number is going to be column 2. Let's change this also to column 2. Yeah, column 2, and then here it's going to be temp phone. Right, so hopefully that's okay, and then we're just going to go the end index. That'll be end index -1. Because again, well, on the first pass the rightmost element is sorted. On the second pass, the 2 rightmost elements are sorted. So yeah, we have to compare 1 less each time. And yeah, that's just for efficiency. Alright, so I mean, hopefully that's fine. And then I think then, I mean, in order to test it, well, let's say we want to display all the contacts. right, just so we can test it. And yeah, we've already got this here in the menu choice. So I mean, yeah, well, these next two are actually going to be much easier. So let's go for, this can be n, and we want to start at 1, then we just go to the current size, right, because that has the number of contacts. And then here, let's just output, let's go the contacts, right, this will then be n. Yeah, I mean, maybe let's say, I mean, if we just want it on one line, that's okay. Alright, maybe let's here just give it, I don't know, let's say like all contacts. And let's say, for example, I mean, yeah, we'll try and format it quite nicely. So let's go contact 1. Yeah, alright, so let's go contact n, right, that would be like contact 1. And then here, maybe let's just have a kind of hyphen, right, just to indent it slightly. Right, that'll be contacts n, and then this will be the name. Right, and then I think let's go here, and we'll just have the phone number. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Okay, so let's yeah, let's try this. Right, error. Okay, so why is that? Okay, so here I forgot the next n. Right, that should be okay. Right, so I think first we just want to add a new contact because, well, it's not sorted by default. So let's just say 1, and we'll just go, yeah, well, let's go Alan. Let's go, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Right, hopefully that's been sorted. So if we now go 2, and let's just exit. And yeah, I mean, I guess the moment of truth, right? Yeah, so B, then H, then L, yeah, L, right, M. Okay, but then this one is incorrect. Yeah, and okay, these are also incorrect. Okay, so what has gone wrong there? Okay, alright, that's a stupid mistake. I think it's probably because of this. So here I want to set did swap to be true. And again, you know, you see bubble sort, it's so easy to forget these small things, right? I mean, I kind of make a mistake almost every time. Right, let's go enter new contacts. Again, let's just go 1. I will go Alan. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's go display. And yeah, then we'll exit. And okay, this time. Okay, so yeah, here we see it works, right? Austin. I'm not sure why this has no phone number. So obviously here we've done something wrong. Okay, so again, yeah, this is the problem with copying and pasting. Right, let's go temp phone. And yeah, let's try again. I guess third time lucky. Right, let's go 1 again. Okay, and yeah, moment of truth. Yeah, so Jane Austen. Yeah, and then I think this is working because, well, you see Alan has the phone number 1, 2, 3. I mean, let's check Mozart. Check it's the correct phone number. Yeah, so 489. Yeah, okay, this seems to be working. Right, now, if we just look at the final thing, yeah, I guess just delete. Right, so in order to delete them, well, basically we're just looping through again, and we just set everything to be an empty string. So let's go 4n, right, that's going to be 1. Then we'll go to current size, and then here let's go contacts, right, this will be n, well, yeah, row n, I guess column 1, and let's just set that to be an empty string. And then here, yeah, let's just copy and paste that, and we'll also set the phone number to be an empty string. Alright, then if we just go next then, and I think one thing we also need to do, if we look, okay, we also need to set this current size to be 0. Okay, and then I think this should work because here we set the current size, yeah, +1. So then when we delete and then add a new one, this should start again at 1, right? It's not going to start at 0, which would, you know, give us a kind of out of bounds error. I mean, let's try that. So let's say we just want to delete all the contacts. Then let's add a new contact. Again, let's go Alan, and we'll just go 1, 2, 3. Let's go display and exit. And yeah, okay, so here we see all contacts, right? Only Alan. And yeah, then it says exiting. So I think that's okay. I mean, here it says, Uh, yeah, okay, I mean, so this is not formatted that well when I've copied it. But I think at the end it says we want to output the whole array and also delete the entire array. So I'm not sure. Well, I think maybe that means we just call them at the end, yeah, rather than just asking for them in the menu as well. So I mean, for that one, well, we can just call them. Well, I'm not. Yeah, if we want, we can call them here right after we've declared the procedures. Or I guess we can also just maybe, yeah, let's just go here as well. So let's say call, and this will be display contacts, and then here we can just call, and this will be delete contacts. And let's check this works. I mean, yeah, well, let's just go exit. Yeah, exiting, right, then it says all contacts, and yeah, I guess it then just deletes them. Right, guys, so I think, again, that's finished, and quickly I'll just add some comments. And I think probably it's easier to add comments at the end, you know, because again, maybe you have to change some code, you have to, you know, scribble something out. Yeah, I guess if it gets unorganized, you know, you have to draw some arrows, yeah, saying this code goes here or something. But anyway, right, let's say here then, right, loop until, you know, until user chooses exit. Yeah, user chooses exit, and that's going to be option 4. Right, this one is going to, yeah, I guess, right, let's say loop until, you know, valid choice, and that's going to be 1 to 4. Right, I mean, in this case, this is going to say maybe perform user choice, or yeah, we could say call procedure or something, right, call procedure based on user choice. Right, and then this one, let's say, yeah, call, right, call procedures before ending or before exiting. Right, so here then, let's say, yeah, maybe, yeah, only allow user to add 1 to 5 contacts, yeah, each time. Right here, this is going to be, right, you know, add new contacts. And then this one, okay, so yeah, let's say validate, you know, non-empty name, and again, this is just what validate non-empty phone number. Okay, and then let's say here, right, increment, or you know, let's say move to empty, you know, position in contact array. Then we'll just say maybe add, or right, let's say assign, no, yeah, assign name and phone to contacts, to, you know, new position in contacts array. I think that's fine. I mean, yeah, so okay, here we go. So here then, this if statement, I guess we want to say, right, if not full. So yeah, if contacts is not full. Right, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, let's say here we can just go bubble sort based on name. And then this one, this is going to be, yeah, while array not sorted, right, do bubble sort. Right, this one, we'll say, yeah, decrement, right, maybe just decrement end index for efficiency. Right, I mean, this one will be, I don't know, yeah, like if, yeah, if out, or maybe, yeah, if wrong order. Let's say then sort, or yeah, then swap. Yeah, let's say then swap elements. Right, I mean, I think display contacts, this is quite simple, yeah, just looping through. Again, also quite simple. And I mean, we could say here reset current size, you know, for, yeah, in case user enters new contacts. Right, so I think that's fine. I mean, it seems to be working. You know, as you can see, it's quite a lot, you know, 150 lines. Now, well, I mean, I guess some of that here, like if we delete all of this, well, I guess we got about 30. So yeah, let's say maybe 120 lines of actual code. I mean that's quite quite a big question really. And yeah, in particular, I guess this add new contacts, right? So yeah, kind of a lot, right? Quite difficult. But again, if you have any questions about this, well, ask in the comments, right? Ask on Discord, and yeah, either me or someone else can answer. Right, so hope to see you again in the next video.